Good morning. Today we're going to make bread and butter pickles from the Great Depression. They're called bread and butter pickles because Mr. and Mrs. Fanning back in the 1920s traded their pickles for bread and butter. And so that pickle recipe has passed down through generations. My great-grandmother came upon it, of course, during that time, which was passed down to my grandmother Leola, who taught me how to make them. And so I'm using the recipe that she passed down to me, which my brother truly adores. And then I'll probably be giving away to some of my friends too. But the first thing is I need to wash all these guys and slice them. So I'm going to wash them and slice them at the same time, which is what I'm doing. And I'll put the slices over here. And then we're going to cover them in salt and ice and let them sit for about 3 hours. All the cucumbers, they're all sliced up. I sliced up a bunch of onions really fine, and also some bell peppers because the recipe calls for onions and sweet bell peppers, and they're all being salted, and then they're going to sit in ice for 3 hours. So they have sat, and I've already rinsed them once, and I'm rinsing them a second time, and then I'll be straining them. Okay, I put all the ingredients here for the syrup for the bread and butter pickles, and we're going to bring this to a boil. Once this is brought to a boil, then we're going to add the cucumbers and onions and stuff into here, and then once we do that, we'll bring it up to a boil again and then ladle it in jars. Okay, so now I have it came up to a boil, so now I have dumped the pickles and peppers and onions that I've been straining after their salt bath and everything. Now we're gonna bring this up to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, then it'll be 3 minutes of boiling, and then I'll be ladling them up. It is now boiling to a full boil, so I have set the timer for 3 minutes, and we're gonna let it boil for 3 minutes. The timer is off, and I'm ready now with my hot jars, and I have my towel to wipe the rims when I get done putting this stuff in there. So I'm gonna put these in there without the syrup first, and then when all the jars are full, then I'll top them off with the syrup. So as I was putting them in here and doing this right here, getting the air bubbles out, they have enough juice in there already just from me ladling them in there. And I'm going to come up a little bit further on that one. It needs a little bit more juice. It says to a 1/2 inch headspace, so 1/2 inch is like midway up that little lip there. So this is about 1 inch right here, and then to here is about a 1/2 inch. So that's what I did. And now I'll be wiping the rims like this. And this has vinegar water on it, by the way. So because this has sugar, so you definitely need the vinegar water. And then you got your hot lids to put on. I think Gab forgets I can't run. And I can't run for your gun down. But I think there's water going under your desk. Alright, so we're gonna put those on. I need 2 hands to do it. And apparently there's something going on. Alright. Okay, once we've got the lids on there, then we're gonna put this in here. It is hot water in here, but it's not boiling just yet. So we'll start putting those in. And this, I know, is a pressure canner, but my water bath canner is not advisable to use on here because it's got a concave or convex, or however you say it, dome in the middle, and it might suck to my glass top, so we don't want to do that. And so I'll continue this until my water bath is full. I finished canning them, and here they syrup that I'll probably use with some more. So I had extra left over. So happy canning, guys.